to the Geordie Views and Newcastle United have went and signed Chris Wood from Burnley. He had a £25 million release clause, which makes him apparently the joint oldest signing for a Premier League club alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. And we basically weakened a relegation rival whilst obviously strengthening ourselves. I think having a release clause, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. Because January, we know it's a hard month to get players in and out of clubs. You know, the summer is where you can deal more. But then again, under these owners, we've already signed more senior players in this window than what we did under Mike Ashley in the summer. Obviously, we've still got some players to come. We still need to sign probably 4 more players. I'll come on to it later in the video. But it's good progress so far. And yeah, I was a bit concerned. Well, I've seen him thought 3 goals this season in the Premier League. But then, you know, Burnley, a bit like ourselves, just aren't having a good season. I don't think the squad's any better than us, and that's no disrespect. But then, you know, Sean Dyche has worked miracles practically to keep in the Premier League for as long as he has. You know, that money that Burnley have got, they need to use that wisely if they want to have a chance of staying in the Premier League, in my opinion. And, you know, I've seen some people say, oh, they're hoping to get, you know, Mbappe, Haaland. I mean, come on, we were only joking, really. I mean, I don't think any Newcastle fan thought that was realistic. You know, this isn't FIFA, where you can just go and sign, like, whoever you want at an affordable price. You've got to think about, you know, where you are in the league. And also, other players we'll link with. You know, Vlahovic was never going to come either. I mean, was it 70 million he was quoted at? And getting linked with, like, Manchester City, Arsenal. I think that wasn't going to happen. He'll probably leave Fiorentina, but it would have to be for, you know, Champions League club, or at least a club, you know, that's for their size should be playing in the Champions League, like Arsenal. You know, also linked with Darwin Núñez from Benfica and Sardar Azmoun from Zenit. But they're both gambles, in my opinion. That those leagues, no disrespect, is nowhere near the quality of the Premier League. Like, you wouldn't want to spend 50 million on one of them. Watch it backfire because, you know, they can't cut in the Premier League, or they're taking time to adapt to the league. You know, whereas Chris Wood, he knows the Premier League. And 20 million's 25 million's not 50 million. Plus, if we went down, I think he'd be perfect for the Championship. But we're looking at his career so far. It didn't really work out at, like, Leicester and West Brom in the Premier League. But he joined Leeds in 2015. He was actually the top scorer in the Championship in the 2016-17 season when we were in it. I remember when we were chasing Brighton for the title, he scored a last gasp equaliser at St James's Park, which was a right kick in the teeth. You know, we thought, you know, we're not winning this Championship title, but we somehow came back to win it. But then he went to Burnley in 2017, and it's worked out better there. He's managed to get 50 goals in 153 Premier League games, including the few games he would have played at Leicester and West Brom in the Premier League. It's very similar to Callum Wilson, who's got 59 goals in 167 Premier League games. And we know Wilson's injured, so that's why they've went in for a striker. I think we're coming on to the strengths and weaknesses. If you look at that, that's probably different to Callum Wilson. You know, having a target man and having someone with pace. Let's say they're both fit. One of them struggling in a match because the opposition will work them out. We can bring on the other player. Yeah, and that provides something different. You know, but whereas we're just totally relying on Callum Wilson since he's come to the club, because he's arguably been a better striker than Joe Linton, Andy Carroll, even though Carroll can help hold the ball up. Dwight Gale as well. But we'll look at his strengths and weaknesses. He's good at aerial duels and he's good at headers. The weaknesses: holding on to the ball, passing, defensive contribution. But if you look at his style, he likes flick-ons, short passes. So we'll probably need players like ASM to come and help him out when he gets the ball. He doesn't dive into tackles, but I suppose that's not really relevant when you're a striker. But looking at what they said, Chris Wood said, "This is an exciting opportunity for me, and I'm delighted to be a Newcastle United player." Eddie Howe said, "Chris is an important signing for us at a crucial time, and I'm very pleased that we have been able to move quickly and bring him here." So that's basically what they both said. I would definitely get him in against Watford at the weekend. He'll have had a couple of days training, and against Cambridge, we could have done with someone like Chris Wood with the balls Trippier was in. He's going to thrive off that. But that's just actually made me think. We've got Trippier, Hendrick, Wood, all ex-Burnley players. We play Burnley final day, right? We probably need a result to stay in the Premier League at their expense. I'm just thinking, Jeff Hendrick wins a free kick, Trippier whips it in, Wood heads it in, and it seals our survival. Oh, I could dream though, but looking at the players we could get, apparently we've had a bid turned down for Diego Carlos yesterday, but apparently I'm hearing there's another bid coming in. We've been linked with Hugo Ekitike, however you pronounce his name, 19-year-old striker from Rams, so he wouldn't need to be registered for the Premier League squad. But then you got to think we've got Dylan Stevenson as well, who's a young lad. Wouldn't mind having him on the bench potentially. Surely we could look to have him in the day squad because I wanted him in the match. You know what? He should have been in the squad on Saturday if Dwight Gale was suffering with COVID. I don't know what the situation would be like, but I'd maybe look to have Stevenson in the squad for a bit. I don't think a striker would be priority now. It's just Wilson, Wood, and then maybe you can bring in a Ekitike, but we need centre backs now. We've been linked with Badia Shail, 20-year-old centre back from Monaco. Again, he wouldn't need to be registered in the Premier League squad. But the problem is he's injured, and I'd rather just get players that are ready. And I think that would make it complicated for us. Diego Carlos, as I said, put in the bid, but I don't think Sevilla want to sell him to us. Botman, I think Liel just playing hardball. I'll probably just leave that deal because we do need to get signings in quick. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. So welcome to Newcastle United, Chris Wood, and thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to my channel, check out my social media pages in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.